Jeff Fish, J-Fish Productions, Too Slim, formerly of Firewater Records, not even formerly of anything. I'm bringing you a video documentary, one of the many that I've already made, ones I've already brought to you, such as Mike Moments, Sitting Down with Andre, and now Rapping with Joey Crax. A documentary of a true young rapper's life and his struggles to make it in the big time.
That's right.
Now let me just ask you a couple of questions. When was there the first time you really realized you had this great talent of like being able to like put up rhymes in your head and just real quick freestyle? Let me ask you a question. What do you consider yourself as? Freestyle? What kind of like? Where do you like really? Do you write shit down or do you just pop it out?
I kind of just.
Are you popping like a pipe song?
I write it and sometimes I pop it out. You know, that's just what I do.
Like I said, age-wise, when would you really consider yourself to be a true, just really wanted to get down? Get down.
When I was like 16, when I was back in high school doing my thing. You know, there was a my thing on sometimes during lunch, and I just hit it. You know, I never really knew I had it in me, you know what I mean?
Right. Now, describe to me that lunchtime, you know, the first real time where you just like boom. How did you feel? What was it like? What happened? Describe the scene. Describe the scene to me. I have never seen it, so I'd really like to know.
Well, first, let me later, real quick. Let me later.
Alright, hold on. We can't do this. This is ridiculous. Alright, thank you.
Alright, Colin. From the sky.
Alright, good.
Anyways, my first time, it was crazy. Everybody was screaming. It was really, really nice. It was great. You know, my name used to be Rapper Joe, and it changed up to Joey Crax. So I was like, you know, I was probably maybe 13 at the time, actually. And ever since then, I've been writing, and you know what I mean. And I really got serious about around 16.
Right. Nice. Like, you know, as far as your childhood, what can you pull from your childhood that you can implement in your rap music and your rap lyrics?
Just basically how my life was. You know,
Right.
It wasn't like a gangbang type shit. It wasn't none of that.
Right.
But you know, just family issues and shit that I've been through, and you know, lived in Albany and saw shit.
Right. Now I personally know a little bit of those issues because, you know, like I said, I was good friends with your brother James, which, you know, I barely even really get to talk to him anymore. I know personally, just knowing James and how hard of a time it was, like, you know, for that whole thing with, like, you know, staying and all that shit, you know, I understand if you don't want to talk about it, you know, it's personal and shit, but I can understand where you're coming from as far as struggle-wise, at least that part of it, you know what I'm saying. I'm sure you've had to overcome other adversities as well. Definitely. Well, I do it almost every day could be an adversity. Yeah. Right. Now, what do you like? Now, where do you see yourself? Like, what would be like your potential right now? What do you think could like really happen? What do you want? Where do you want to go?
I want to go far with this. I feel like my rhymes is good. You know, I feel like good and, you know, like promotional. It's on like, you know, the presidents of Obama and everything. You know, who knows?
Karaoke? Because I can karaoke songs.
This is a rap battle! What the hell? There's no fucking karaoke!
We're gonna kill a bitch up in this motherfucker.
What is
Who the
this, a
fuck does this
Chinese
bitch
fucking
think she is?
karaoke bar?
Who was that store
It's supposed to be
before?
from the streets!
Yo,
check it.
check it one time, Joey Crax spitting on my grind. It's 1, 2, punch you ready for the punchline. I ain't playing games, it's crunch time. Get on the mic and show me how your style's, how we going, Joey Crax, I'm back in the building. Yeah. I see your rhymes is nice, but it's Joey Crax, I come for your life. I ain't playing games with Joey Ice-T. Wanna see me in the building, how it's supposed to be. I ain't playing games, I got stacks to blow, cars to blow. What you got, homie? I got all the dough.
Let's get off that topic right there. I'm just listening to this song right now, and you know, I'm hearing you shout out to a bunch of girls. As far as women in your life, what kind of, you know, how is that going?
It's going really good right now. I mean, like, I put in, you know, girls in my songs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of your songs, you know, I hear you mention a lot of girls, and, you know, and I know from this first album, I know things have changed as far as, like, new stuff coming up, and I know probably, and I'm not sure if you have the same girl or not, but, you know, are we going to hear any of that in your next album? The mention of, are we going to hear that mention of a new girl, or are we going to, or are you just going to, stay to straight something else?
Honestly though, if me and my girlfriend right now, you know, if everything works out fine, you know, I definitely, you know what I mean? A couple of years down the road, maybe. You know, as long as I see that she's true to me and everything, she's not gonna leave me like the rest of the bitches did on the CD.
Right.
You know, I see that.
I think so. Right. Good. Good. Now I'm listening to this guy right here. You're rapping about Leprechaun, which on the first album you rap with a lot. There was also another guy, Z Murder.
Yeah.
And you know, he was a pretty good guy too. And I only heard him on one song. Well, we'll kind of try to explain that. Why was he only on one track?
Well, I tried getting this kid back, and he just wasn't serious. He wasn't to my level, and I think he was to my level, but like he wasn't serious about it. He was one of them type people.
Right.
You know.
Okay. Now was there something where he was like in jail or something like that, or just what happened with him?
Yeah, he was locked up, went to juvie, and I see him now today, and he's, you know, still doing the same thing. You know what I mean, getting in trouble and shit. And my part, I'm not about getting in trouble. I'm not about, you know, doing all this shit. You know, I ain't about all that. I just want to make money and, you know what I mean, write rhymes.
Is this something that you think you might be able to really go wholeheartedly and like make an effort and make some good dough off of?
I hope so.
Good. That's very optimistic. You gotta be optimistic in the day of these type of things going on. Where are you living now?
I live in Hudson.
Nice.
Yep.
With who?
My sister.
And who else?
And
The most gigantic motherfucker
Buck.
you ever fucking seen.
Now I've heard you talk about Buck before. He was a producer.
Yep.
He was a producer?
Yep.
No. Okay. What else was any other perks came along with that producing?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like it was.
Anything you want to talk about on camera, or just want to keep
Well, what do you mean about perks?
like like any kind of like special side? Here you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he definitely was like an influence. Like if I brought him a CD and he said, like, hey, he tell me, maybe I should do this, maybe I should twist this.
Check it, yo, check it. I said if you don't know this, you better know that. Age 19 with the name of Joey Crax. I'm a youngin' in the game, my phone is fame. My pockets full of stacks, I'm filled with change. You better stand back when I rap. My punchline just like a back hit or a smack. It's a fact, I'm Joey Crax, out of track. I'm a snap, breaking two. Bring my flow down when I'm done, I'm just start breaking you. I've been patient waiting through, always making moves. My feet are too big, you can't walk in my shoes. See, it's rap that comes to me easy. But already on the map, but you still can't see me. Believe me, I'm killing. You feel it. Joey Crax, who the chicks be grilling. Anxiety with spelling. That's what I say. Your boys back in the building.
I've heard some recent stuff. I heard you've been recording with Sean D. Also with Upstate's Finest. We'll maybe get to him tonight, maybe not. Depends if he. I'm not gonna get there, but if you were to, was that a good experience that first time? I mean,
That was excellent. I actually took my 3 people that I've actually done the studio with, done the mixing, and I actually told them, I said, listen, this is like the best I've ever seen.
So, as far as people, any closing statements? Now, these are things I want to know. Like, any special people out there you want to thank? Anybody out there that you don't want to thank?
Right.
Anybody out there that anybody that you want out there who's like, listen, this is me. I'm coming up. Watch out for me.
Yeah. I think that I definitely would like to thank Jeff Bitch. 100%. Dumpy. Definitely, and everybody that's around me that's supporting me, doing this.
Right on.
Definitely appreciate it. And people I really don't like to thank, people that haters keep on hating.